So you get up early, 5:30 a.m. Your job puts you on a ridiculous shift of 8 a.m., which means you have to leave here by 6:45 in the morning just to make sure you get there by 8. I get to work at 7:45, logged in, was ready by 8 to work. I worked and I had to wait 3 hours for my first break, which is longer than the usual 2 hours for a 10 and not 15-minute break. If I was working in any other organization, it could have been like 20 minutes to half an hour's break. 15 is usually the minimum, but they do 10. So I waited 3 hours for my first break. By then I was pretty strung out. Though I was sort of getting through the shift, despite my feelings, I was drinking a little bit of juice while I was at the table, right? So I served one customer after another, and I probably made around $800 worth of sales in a few hours. And then, I bet I made it around $1,000. And then they invite me to a little room half an hour before my shift ended and said pretty much that they expected, performance-wise, I wasn't giving them everything that they had hoped to achieve. And they ended my last review with, we're going to withdraw your shifts, and I had to make them specify that the job had ended or it was temporarily ended, and they said, well, we're going to temporarily suspend your shift. But then after I asked for verification, they were like, yeah, we're not going to ask you back. We might call you if we really need the help, but pretty much you lost your job, and to hand in your security pass because you won't be needing to come back. And so I do all those things that no one in the world really wants to do, and then the outcome is pretty much you're fired. But they didn't say you're fired, they said it in a different way, but specifically they meant that you've lost your job. So, which is good because I hated the job anyways. I didn't really like it. I wanted it to end since the beginning, which is why I was making all these weird requests like do this, do that, shorten this, don't make me available for lockdown sort of thing, because I live more than 30 km away from the site, and it doesn't feel me or anyone else in my household feel comfortable about me traveling that far. So, I had sort of tailored it to meet my needs and expectations, but in the end, what are you gonna say? I don't like their breaks. I don't like. If I had been doing things a little bit different, they would have probably, made an excuse anyways just to let me go, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I didn't really want the job. Anyway, I've got another job on the rung that I was wanting to pick up. Anyways, they might contact me, they might not. But I'm good it ended because I didn't really want it to continue on. I don't really like working for people who are less than what you would expect. And of course, it wasn't very good for me. I mean, I kept on struggling through the work anyways. So I gave it my best, but in the end, I just couldn't. I'm trying to guess my password. I just couldn't keep the job. So that is sort of what I had found out today. So now I have no job. I have no idea what I'm going to do in the weeks to follow in regards to where I'm living. My parent wants to renovate this place and sell it in a hurry. They're rushing up to the mountains. I don't know whether I should go or what. Renting's going to scrape me of every dime I have. No idea when or if I'm going to get a job sometime. And so I just have to start again. Time I start looking for a new job anyways. You know, so if I got this job that I'm waiting for a phone call for, because it's a work from home position. And it's good timing. Anyway, I better go. That's all I was really going to say. I don't have a job anymore, so